All right, we're here at Eastside Vineyards. Diane Dingiani, co-owner of this fabled establishment and vineyard, 55 acres of a variety of grapes. And Diane, you and your team are the folks that for years now have produced our wreaths, created our handmade Grapevine Wreaths for our Deck the Halls event.
Right.
Did I say that all right?
That's right.
And we're currently at your vineyards. We're in a barn adjacent to your vineyards, which are located up on the east side of Kueka Lake.
Right.
So kind of between Kueka and Seneca, though closer to Kueka, certainly.
Right, right.
And how long have you been making wreaths?
We've been probably doing this since 1986.
A while, then.
A long time ago.
And how long have you been growing grapes?
Since the 60s.
Oh, okay.
60s. So we've been first in the vineyard business.
Yep, and I think it's neat, too, and you folks don't make wine, is that correct?
No, we did it one time. We had a family winery down on the lake.
But I think it's neat for folks to understand that, you know, they're familiar with the wineries, right? So they've heard of Anthony Road Wine Company, maybe, or Glenora Wine Cellars. But what a lot of folks don't understand is that behind those wineries are many, many, many growers like yourself, but are really kind of invisible to the public, but you're just as important a part of the industry as a winemaker.
Right, right.
All right, and you also make our wreaths, which, to remind the customers, the folks watching this clip and who attend our Deck the Halls events, are literally made here in the Finger Lakes region, here in this little barn we're in. We'll get an outside shot here at the end of the clip, as well as, and harvested using vines harvested from not just your vineyard, but also some neighboring vineyards.
Right, right.
So tell me a little bit about the process of making a wreath.
Okay. The first thing we do is after the harvest, as soon as harvest is over, we start gathering the canes. After they prune the grapes, we gather the canes, and they're gathered and bundled into probably 20, 30-pound bundles, and then brought down here to our shop. And then we bring the bundles in, wet them down, and we have frames that we use. Mm-hmm. As you see right here, we have a frame, and we have them all measured outside here. Like I said, that's a 16-inch, so it's 16-inch outside diameter, you know, outside to outside.
And it's interesting though, as you can see, Sharon here, who's doing the heavy lifting here today, it's literally handmade.
It is.
Literally, Sharon's hands are making them as we speak.
One time somebody wanted us, last year, somebody called us about buying this machine they made to make the wreaths. It was, someplace down in Pennsylvania had a machine. But we really can do it faster by hand. We can make 60 to 80 wreaths in a day. Yeah,
that is cranking right along.
Yeah.
And now behind you, I see there's a bunch more of these forms. So I take it each of these are for different sizes or different styles of wreaths?
We start with a 6-inch and go all the way up to 36.
Okay.
So as we kept getting orders for all different sizes, if there was a business or an office building, they would want a great big large wreath to decorate. So we've got the larger wreath frame over here.
Oh yeah, that is a big one, yeah.
This is a big one, thanks.
Yep.
Yeah. We have oval frames, and we make hearts. We have a heart frame that we use. And so we were making these last week. We had a welder make this because somebody called and wanted hearts.
Nice.
We have a frame for a heart. And we make little small wreaths that can be used on packaging. We have some people that the coffee roasters. Yeah,
Kueka Java Gourmet.
Right,
yep.
Right. They're going to use little small wreaths just on some of their packaging.
Very nice. So a lot of different clients, not just the Seneca Lake Wine Trail.
Right.
Though we probably buy a lot relative to some others.
You're our main.
Or your bread and butter.
Right.
Okay, excellent. Well, we definitely, we've talked about this before for the customer's sake. We've looked at, I've had the trails commanded me to go out and seek other places, to see Chinese, maybe we get Chinese wreaths for 50 cents a piece, or,
I know.
You know what? The quality, Diana, is just, It's lame. It's weak. And you get what you pay for. My friend always says you pay peanuts, you get monkeys. So, we pay a little extra maybe compared to what we get, say, from China or Indonesia or something. But the quality is phenomenal, and the customers love them, and that is really what matters at the end of the day. Let's go outside. You can show us some of the stacks of canes you've got out there and the vineyards in general. I think people might think that's kind of neat.
Through here, and we bring the bundles right to the door here, and then bring them in. And then, as they're made, we stack them here.
Yep.
And then throw them up in the barn.
Oh, right on. Okay. Oh, so there's a whole mess of them up in the barn.
They're up there. They're already bagged.
Yeah.
But this is where we store our brush. We have a problem with storage. See, we have this is brush stored right here.
A lot of canes over there.
I think there's more over in another barn. So.
That is always a challenge for us, isn't it? Us too. Storage.
The storage.
Yep.
That's our big problem.
So just so the customers for folks watching us understand, this is a fully operational vineyard. Or
right,
vineyard. I mean, this is exactly.
Right. We've just finished.
This is the real deal. This is what it looks like.
Yeah, we've just finished all the pruning, and my husband's up there working.
Okay. Yep. He's way up in the vines. And what is he doing this time of year, Diane?
He's pruning the Concord.
Okay.
Concord vines.
And just to clarify, so folks can get a feel for it, over here, you got just vines, acres and acres and acres of vines all around, plus a couple of really nice homes.
It goes all the way to the woods.
Yep.
And I think there's more brush stored on the other side of that barn.
Well, we don't need to see all that. Well, I just want to thank you for taking the time to make this little clip. Is there anything you want to add to the customers, or anything you want to let them know about?
I just want to tell you, thank you so much for ordering the wreaths from us. We enjoy doing it, and it's so nice to know a year ahead that we're going to be making the order.
Oh, yeah, decades ahead, I think we're talking at this point, Diane. All right, well, thank you very much for your time.
Okay, thank you.